We are still in the thick of earnings season right now. Reporting quarterly reports this morning is Southern Company, the $36 billion power generator selling electricity to much of the southeastern U.S., but where cool temperatures and rain did equal less demand. The CFO, Art Beattie, with us now to look at the results. Art, glad to have you with us. What is your take on the results? Are you pleased otherwise, weather aside, with how you executed?
Yeah, weather aside, Deirdre, and good morning to you, the company has done very well. If you look at all the statistics around our metrics, our reliability, our customer satisfaction, we rank in the top quartile of all of our peers. So we still feel like we've got the right focus on the customer.
What do you think about, Art? We have to ask, what is going on in D.C.? We know that healthcare is stealing all the headlines, but what does it mean for you as a leader of an energy company?
Well, certainly healthcare is an issue that we keep an eye on. A lot of talk in Washington, you're correct. But when we think about the value proposition for our employees, we try to look at it in a more broad sense, in the fact that we try to attract employees and keep them with their deep expertise for very long periods of time. So we try to offer a package of benefits that we think that will benefit them, along with always trying to manage cost around those offerings.
We know that you've said that you found the Obama administration to be supportive of alternative and nuclear energy efforts, but what would you like to see specifically, Art, from Washington on policy, on regulatory fronts that perhaps you're not seeing now?
Well, we just think there needs to be a balance of, whether it's environmental rules, whether it's other rules, a balance of concern about the economy and concern about the environment. And we believe that over time we can find consensus on these issues. But at a time when the economy is struggling so hard to find its way, we still feel like there needs to be some balance in that effort.
Now, Art, I know that Southern is building a new nuclear reactor in Georgia. Is that tracking on time? Is that tracking on budget?
We are actually doing very well. Progress on that project has been very good. Our consortium partners, Westinghouse and CB&I, are working towards an integrated project schedule. Those units are scheduled to be in service in the fourth quarter of 17, fourth quarter of 18. We continue to hit the milestones that we set for ourselves, and progress is going very, very well.
So, Art, before we let you go, I just want to ask you, you see obviously what industry is doing in the southeastern part of this country. How do you see business? How do you see manufacturing? How do you see the economic feeling, let's say, in that region?
Well, the economy is doing exactly what we thought it would do. It's just not doing it as robustly as we'd like to see it. Our industrial sales for this quarter were up 2.6%. Industrial sales to our sales to industrial customers were up for the last 4 months. Primary steel, automotive, paper are all doing very well. And then a lot of housing industry related companies are doing well as well. So that begins the process. Once industrial economy begins to get its legs underneath it, then the residential and commercial markets will follow.
All right, Art, we thank you very much. Art Beattie joining me there, Southern Company CFO, with me there on, in fact, their earnings.